93% of men move blindly when it comes to attraction. They depend on assumptions, cliches, and outdated advice in an attempt to figure out what women actually want. The outcome tends to be the same: confusion, missed chances, and quiet rejection. But what about the other 7%? What do they understand that most men never truly grasp? This group understands the system, not through manipulation, but through awareness. Today, you'll explore that 7%. We'll go through 11 psychological truths about women that most men have never been taught. These are the principles that shape attraction, connection, and genuine desire. It's not about tricks or games. It's about communicating in a way their minds and biology are already wired to respond to. Let's begin with a truth that seems to defy logic. First fact: women fall in love through scent. It's primal. Research shows that women have nearly 50% more neurons devoted to smell than men. When a woman is attracted to your natural scent, a marker of genetic compatibility, her subconscious attraction grows stronger. That's why a clean, subtle, and natural fragrance carries more impact than any clever line you might use. This brings us to the second fact: women are strongly drawn to men who establish clear boundaries. Think of boundaries as emotional structure. A man with solid boundaries isn't cold or distant. He communicates self-respect and stability. He doesn't chase or beg. He engages from a place of completeness, which creates a sense of security. She doesn't feel the need to manage your emotions, and that freedom allows attraction to grow. It's not about being unavailable, but about being hard to unsettle. Third fact: often they feel attraction before they show it. Many women only consider romantic interest after sensing yours first. Since direct rejection carries social risk, they express themselves through subtle signals instead of clear statements. Your role isn't to interrogate or demand clarity, but to observe and respond with calm confidence. The fourth fact highlights something you've likely noticed but never labeled: pre-selection. Women are subconsciously more attracted to men who are already desired by other women. It acts as a biological shortcut for assessing value. It's not about faking anything, but about creating a genuinely fulfilling social life. When you're someone who values others and is valued in return, even by women, attraction tends to emerge naturally. Fifth fact: playful teasing is often a way of testing your emotional strength. When she lightly teases you, it's not meant to hurt, it's a way of reading your confidence. Will you get defensive? Will you fall apart? The right response is to engage with light humor, a relaxed smile, and calm acknowledgement. It shows that your inner stability is solid. What could feel like a test becomes a moment of connection. Sixth fact: her main language is often nonverbal. Words only scratch the surface. Is her body turned toward you? Does her eye contact linger slightly longer than usual? Is there a subtle, almost accidental touch? These cues are her subconscious interest expressing itself through her behavior. Learn to read these signals instead of guessing. Start moving with clarity. Seventh fact: intentional praise unlocks intimacy. Don't compliment out of habit. Do it with intention. Notice the small details: her earrings, the way she articulates a thoughtful idea. Even deeper compliments aren't just about attraction, but about showing genuine attentiveness. It communicates, "I see the thought behind who you are." Eighth fact: the foundation of everything: emotional connection is the gateway for most women. Physical attraction often follows emotional safety and intellectual alignment. You build this not by performing, but through curiosity. Ask about the meaning behind her stories. Listen to truly understand, not just to reply. This is how you stop being an option and start becoming a destination. Ninth fact: her friends act as her advisors. Their opinions aren't just background noise, they matter. Building a genuine, respectful connection with them isn't about impressing anyone. It shows emotional awareness and social intelligence. It reflects that you understand she's part of a social world, not separate from it. 10th fact: Be cautious of transactional dates. A noticeable number of women admit to going on dates purely for material benefit. Protect your time and energy by starting with low-investment interactions that encourage real connection. A walk, a coffee. This helps filter for genuine interest in you, not what you provide. And finally, the 11th fact: when she's upset, she needs